You know, my sensitivity still feels just slightly too fast. Damn.
Fucking things never work, never!
Yep.
Now most who survive are like this. Splicers. They're drug addicts. Vicious animals. You can sometimes trick the security system into opening a door, but you must have the proper tool.
Ooh. Double physics. They are interesting. And nothing else. Hey, don't they name these? I thought when you hacked him, they gave him a little name. Ow. Really? Come on.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb. Andrew Ryan is dead, but the tyrant dwells within us all. Remember, we reject the gene. We reject the cell. We reject the tyrant.
I'm told that the people grow tense and isolated in the absence of the sun. Now they clamor for a psychiatrist. Do they miss the state censor, I wonder? Wartime seizure of private assets? Or the checkup police vanishing them in the night? Regardless, this Lamb woman is said to be the foremost practitioner in her field. Fine. If she can quiet the rattling of the Great Chain's weakest links, I will leave her to it.
See, isn't this one of those rooms where they fake out another? Oh, you're about to get killed. Yeah, I think that's how it goes.
I know
Yep.
you. That symbol on your hand marks you a dead man. 10 years, Subject Delta, since I watched you put a gun to your head and pull the trigger. But take heart. Out of your pain, paradise was born. I don't know how you survived, but your suffering is over now. These men will ease your burden. Please understand that like all I have done, this is an act of love.
Oh, I can tell.
It is Sophia Lamb. She has found you.
Yeah, and I'm about to fall through the floor, right? Pretty good. Boy, those wood fragments right there.
Now you know of the enemy we share, Sophia Lamb. The camera in your helmet allows me to watch through your eyes and help you to fight her.
I forgot they actually explained that in this game. As opposed to in the first game where somehow your various people just know exactly what you're up to all the time. I guess security cameras for some of them make sense, but bad, man. Why can't I crouch? Apparently the game doesn't let you crouch if you're wet. Good to know. Learn new things every day. Every day. We got a little shrine going on here. Vita-Chambers. Gotta. Significance? I don't think so.
Careful, security cameras belong to Lamb. But if you are clever, they can be made to serve you.
Ah, fuck, I forgot. It doesn't freeze the game. Ow. Yeah. Huh? Oh, sorry about that. Yeah. That's right. It doesn't actually freeze the game when you hack in this one. Fair enough. Really should have remembered that. Okay. Fuel. I never really use the drill much. I just shoot things. Find that to be big go. I'm really not looking forward to playing Infinite on the highest difficulty, whatever the hell that is. Can't be there later.
Father, it's me, Eleanor. I know you're awake in there. I can feel it. Mother won't be able to toy with you like that ever again. This plasmid is for you. If I'm right, you can use it now. Please, find me.
Wait a minute. So, what is to stop Sophia Lamb from just hitting me with Hypnotize again and telling me to blow my brains out again? That's right. How do I shoot up with Eve? Huh. You? How do I do that? Because I don't switch between them anymore. Makes me... How do you do that? I guess... Does it just... Use, yada yada, okay. Fire plasmid, alright. Can I not just choose to use Eve? In this game? Is it only... I mean, because there's a reload, but that doesn't do it. Interesting. Alrighty. Oops.
Throw objects at foes. You can even catch grenades and throw them back.
Well. Pneumo, anything now? So yeah, playing Infinite on the hardest difficulty is going to be obnoxious.
He's up topside now, highballing with all the kids. And if anybody gets mad, you can't stand up to me.
Bomb.
Right? Where you going?
Bomb.
There would be no Rapture without me. No city without the Atlantic Express. Ryan took his first grand tour on my flagship coach. But these days, personal bathyspheres are all the rage. My rails only connect the oldest parts of Rapture now. And the city's just left me behind. Plenty of cash in the bank, though. This private vehicle craze will blow over soon.
Drinking water restores Eve.
These people are hooked on some kind of genetic wonder drug called Adam. I've read the word splicer scribbled on walls like a warning. One of them cornered me and Christ, his face. I had a gun, but I choked. And then out of nowhere, we both heard this singing. And he took off like hell on wheels. It sounded like a kid. A little girl. Cindy's alive. I know it in my gut.
will help you.
White is not black, Dr. Lamb. Down is not up, and straw is not gold. Look around you. Rapture is no miracle. It is a product of reason. Impossible unless 1 and 1 are 2, and A equates to A.
And yet, alone, each man is a prisoner to bias, dream, delusion, or the pain of a phantom limb. To one man, they are as real as rain. Reality is consensus, and the people are losing faith. Take a walk, Andrew. It is raining in Rapture, and you have simply chosen not to notice.
Ah. Right.
Sophia Lamb is using the splicers against you. Most big daddies are like her slaves, guarding the little ones. But someone has awakened you.
I know of your bond with Eleanor Delta. To save yourself, you will come for her. But Eleanor has a destiny, one you cannot share. There is no place for you in paradise.
Damn. So, can I not get into that area?
I mean, it looks like a place to explore, eh?
Oh well, maybe later. I don't remember this game perfectly. Ah. Makes sense.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for the role of evolution. Depression, fits of panic, sexual pathos, all responses to ancient selection pressure. The irony is that this theory is why Ryan's people invited me here. They mistake my study of natural law for the worship of competition. Remember, Eleanor, one must know the beast before it can be slain.
You know, for a moment I thought it was gonna do the guy comes to life and attacks you thing. I might lower the game. Touch. Hey, brother Zeus. Remember Luke. What do you mean, remember Luke? Audio option. There you go. Power. I'm not sure what you mean. Okay, I've got full ammo already. Oh, does this thing prevent me from buying stuff when I'm full on it? What a good change. I'd forgotten about that. It was always really silly in the original game. Fries your brain. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. These sorts of things are known to happen. Fresh water, I perceive. Yeah. But yeah, I just got done playing the first game on Survivor difficulty, and now I'm here playing BioShock 2 on hard difficulty. So yeah, it's yeah, I like the first game better, but this one's still okay. I think. I don't know. It's been a long time. Okay. I can't kill you yet. Carry on.
Quickly, head for the elevator.
Ah! Shit. Yeah. Damn, force of habit. I got hack everything. Get out. Jeez. Use up all my health back. Yeah. Ow. How dare you be able to shoot me through that? Ow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fuck. Okay, thank goodness they can't fly up infinitely.
Now, here is what the children tell me. You are a very old Big Daddy.
Very old,
bonded
yes.
for life to a single little one. When you are apart for too long, your body begins to shut down like a coma. As long as the girl is in the rapture, you are trapped here as well. The name of your little one is Eleanor Lamb, daughter of Sophia. She is kept at Fontaine Futuristics on the other side of the city. You must go there and save her before it is too late.
Jawohl, meine Kommandantin. But yeah, part of the trouble is just Sophia Lamb in general isn't a very interesting antagonist. I don't know. I mean, if I remember right, the level design is still pretty cool, and the combat's alright. I don't know, the story just wasn't as good. Yeah, I can... Yes, game thing. I need to turn those tutorials on, probably. Let's see. What do we have? Thankfully, the quick save in this game is quicker than in the first game. But yeah, the one that's going to be the biggest pain in the ass, I have a feeling BioShock Infinite is going to suck on the hardest difficulty. I can't remember what difficulty I played it on the first time. It might have been normal, it might have been the one above that, but I'm pretty sure there's one above that, and maybe even two more above it. So I don't know, it could turn into a real pain in the ass. We'll see.
Dr. Siu Chong's death was a nasty
Also, it's just easier to get lost in that game.
But I'm gradually settling into his role, picking up the slack that his carelessness left behind. We are gaining steam again, but I'm not satisfied. Yes, the Big Daddy defends the girl, but he is programmed only for the fight. Like a sheepdog who wanders off unless a wolf is tearing at his flock. When no aggressor is present, he regards his little sister as he might a common houseplant. We need something more. Something stronger. An unbreakable physiological bond.
I think that's the first we've heard from Gilbert Alexander. Nah, Brothers, have you played this game, or BioShock games in general? I forget. I don't want to spoil it for you if you haven't. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. That is what I meant to do. That trap bolt. When you wait long enough to play these games, to where you don't remember all the layout and everything. You kind of get to explore again. I mean, I kind of remember this, but I mostly don't. Hey, Bridget.
You see? This is why I must fight Sophia Lamb. She is using the new little ones for something. And I have returned to rescue them. If I do not, more children will die for my sins. And the Rapture nightmare will repeat forever. Now, we must talk.
Citizens of Rapture, this is Subject Delta. Behind that mask hides an enemy of the people, without soul or sympathy. It is a beast apart, and as family, we must tear out its jaw and drive it back into the sea.
Lamb will take this place apart to fight you. Please, hold back the splicers until we escape.
Well, yes. Just say, what's my line? That. Yeah, that wasn't done.
Thank you. Now I must leave you, and I am sorry for this. But there are others I must help before the city drowns. This man Sinclair, he is an ally, and will guide you to Eleanor. Goodbye, Herr Delta. And good luck.
Good, Bridget.
Well, look at you. A bona fide knight in armor, complete with iron horse. The name's Augustus Sinclair Sport, Esquire. Old Tannenbaum and I share an interest in the old Fontaine building, the very same place you'll find Eleanor Lamb. I think you and I can do business. Take the train to Ryan Amusements. I'll see you shortly.
Yeah. Wait.
Sophia Lamb has taken the Rapture and is responsible for stealing children from the surface. Her splicers destroyed my submersible and forced me to run. But the ticket booth here is secure, and though I cannot trust him, Sinclair is a valuable ally. I have already rescued a few of the new little ones from Lamb. They all want to know how we will get home. I wish I had the right words for them.
Yep. Sunday. Oh, that's right. I have to hit space to continue. Yes, you know, I thought it was just a loading screen where you wait and it loads and you're good. No, you gotta hit space and acknowledge you're still here.
Whoa there. Now better apply the brakes unless you're aiming to dash yourself against that glacier up ahead. As you can see, Chief, the station here's iced over. To reach Eleanor Lamb at Fontaine headquarters, we'll have to clear the way. Now, in order to melt that ice, you'll need a plasmid, like a handful of hellfire. We used to sell a fine old product called Incinerate in the amusement park up yonder. Go on and find a way in. I've already been on all the rides.
You know, I really wish I could switch what order the weapons are in. Money, money, money. I remember this part of the game being kind of annoying, I think.
Eleanor is progressing brilliantly. My physical participation in her birth was minimized, of course. It is vital that I am unhindered by nature's crude bias. I will be, above all, her intellectual progenitor, loyal not to her, but to the people she will ultimately save. But I admit, it is with some measure of pride that I review her marks in standard intelligence tests. As an agent of our beliefs, she may surpass even me.
Ah, what a wonderful parent you're becoming.
Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Insert your ticket now. Half price for children under 3.
You're a rare old model, son. Alpha series, I believe. Now, Rapture's full of scientific wonderments just like you. And if we can sell them to the world at my price, well, curing your condition ought to be a cakewalk. Once we find Eleanor, the sky's the limit.
Oh, ice cream boosts your Eve. Learning things, learning things. Ah, power to the people. Excellent. Cola, pep bar, and some ammo. I don't understand why it doesn't give me the option to select what I take. But, yeah. Sense to me. Hold on. Alright, cool.
I was hired to engineer a park the likes of which no man has seen. Now all I do is watch over it like a grizzled sheepdog. My first line of mechanical puppets made the children here coo with wonder. But Ryan thought my vision was immature. Antiquated, he said. This place could have been something magical. But instead, he turned it into a school. No, a cathedral.
dedicated to himself.
Angels remember, so we remember.
Fun.
Jam dandy. That'll get you in the park. But buying Incinerate's gonna cost Adam. It's a sort of genetic goo that lets you rewrite whatever God gave you. The Little Sisters carry the stuff, as you may recall, so you'll need to locate one. I heard whispering near the El Dorado Lounge. Have a look.
Bring me a body bag.
Listen up! Choppers! Get yourself hit! No
I'm so used to that being the switch to button.
Take aim! Fire! We cannot hide! Turn your back on me!
They getting closer. Yep. Oh, come on. Have the decency to carry some loot with you.
You ain't no good. I'm
Riveting.
Heathen, unbeliever, back to the shadows.
No time for your nonsense. That's right, booze lowers your Eve, unless you have boo sound. I don't know if that exists in this game. It was in the first game.
I am Andrew Ryan. Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Please enjoy the park.
Andrew Ryan wakes one night while cruising the Atlantic in his steamliner, the Olympian. His sleep interrupted with a singular purpose. Here, he shouts to his crewmen as he
Busted pile of junk! You broke. Didn't you, Edna? Everything you touch turns to shit!
Mean? You're mean, Roger. It was probably clumsy, fat hands that loused it up.
Typical broad. Stay away from things you don't know nothing about. You're not mine.
My heirlooms! Leave them at least!
Bring me a body bag.
Seems like everybody's on the go these days. Everybody but you. You still haven't experienced Ryan Industries' new spring line of plasmids. Isn't it about time you got caught up? Evolve today.
Okay. So.
We lost another of the Alpha Series protectors today in testing. Somewhere outside the city limits, he simply vanished. For these men, Rapture has no walls. We must find a method of conditioning them against abandonment of the Little Sisters. Something physical, possibly even lethal. The lab aides are starting to call them Big Daddies. Perhaps there's some genius to that. Bonded pairs, connected by a love that kills.
Ooh.
I love the kids in Miss Englert's third grade class, but boy, I had no idea what I was getting into. volunteering to chaperone this New Year's sleepover party at Ryan Amusements. Donnie? Donnie, get down off that exhibit, and I told you, spit out that gum! You'll choke! The kids' parents deserve a night off to enjoy New Year's, but I'm at my wit's end. Donnie, I told you!
Ain't welcome here. He won't listen.
I think that would work in my favor.
I heard
Prowler? Drop that at once.
Ouch.
Used to be, there was no margin in running the gift shop. I couldn't hardly sell off this tourist crap for a penny more than the cost of manufacture. Then I met a straight shooter named Sinclair, and he laid a sweet deal on me. Says he's got some hard luck folks down at Popper's Drop can whip up this junk at half the cost I used to pay. Yeah, I had to pick a needle or two out of the shipments, but all in all, nobody's the wiser, and I'm all the richer.
Oh, do. Ah, fuck.
The hounds! Someone
Random crits, perhaps? I don't know. Oh well.
I know the surface, Eleanor. I spent half a lifetime there, in service of the common good. But then, I heard my own words twisted by fat old men squatting
Why is
over
this
the embers
woman's
of Hiroshima. Were the modern world a patient in my
oh,
care,
her
I would diagnose it
musings to her
suicidal.
daughter? Why are they just strewn all over the
perhaps that
city
point
in
alone,
random public
Andrew
bathrooms?
Ryan is correct.
Oh.
Rapture is deliverance.
Can't imagine that she plans this as propaganda. I mean, I don't know.
And ease the common
Maybe
pain.
that's exactly what she wants us to think, that she wouldn't be so overt about propaganda. We say therefore it's not propaganda, therefore maybe we think she's sincere? I don't know.
Family. And through unity, we transcend the self.
never! Darling.
games will.
Save you there.
I kinda wish this gun was more accurate. I seem to recall guarding a least area. I did. You get up. Oh, I think you're one of those corpses that they can suck the juice out of. It is my obligation to hack everything. Thank you for that. Yeah. Alright, looking pretty good. Enter. Alright. A splicer flying around up here, what the hell? Maybe later. Get to deal with these pukes. I don't know. Actually, it might just be a spawn for them when they come into attack while I'm guarding little sister. Yeah, that seems entirely plausible.
Until you arrive, Father, I'm trapped here. Smuggling these gifts out is the most I can do to help.
Eat dog? Oh, so, that's the name of the audio recording. I was confused.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for...
Eleanor Lamb speaking. Mum says I'm not to play with the other children because they're being raised on a diet of dog-eat-dog. I wanted to see these dog eaters, so I waited until Mum was gone and went out to find one. And guess what? The dog eaters wear human skins. It makes them look just like us.
Oh, how about that? Oh, yeah.
Now that Big Daddy won't bite until you do. But to get to Lil Sis, you gotta put the old boy down for good.
I found one of those children at last. Filthy dress, all alone. I approached her, praying that it was my little girl. But she was gorging herself on blood from a corpse. It wasn't her. I stared, just reeling. And then that skinny, armored freak that took Cindy jumped me, shrieking like an animal. I escaped, but could Cindy have become one of those things? I've got to find her, now more than ever.
Yeah, I don't think I get any, no, I get my hand. But yeah, besides this little drone, I don't think I get any real mileage. Well. Ah, fuck. Yep. Alright, that was kind of easy.
Take a breath, son. You did it. Now, just let her ride on your shoulders and she'll trust you like her own daddy.
Okay.
I'm telling the other girls that I have the best daddy.
Damn right.
We're in business. Now, there are corpses all over Rapture, and little Dimples there can sniff out the atom on them. Find one.
See? Adam is near.
Oh, I almost missed that money. Jeez. I'm getting careless in my old age.
It's dancing, Daddy! Dancing!
For sure. Yep.
She's got a juicy one, but when she starts draining out the atom, the splicers will come running. Be ready before you set her down on that body.
Yep.
Just put her right down on that corpse.
Done my preparations, dude. We can't afford to mess this one up. Under any circumstance. Period. Ready? Yeah, why not? Kind of wasteful, but I don't know. Things are looking good here. You're rocking.
We found it!
Okay. Do it.
That is a child of the family, not a toy for you to exploit and discard. It is fitting that you expire here. One more forgotten curio in Ryan's shrine to the self.
Here they come. Keep the splicers off her now till she's finished, or they'll never give up the hunt.
Okay. Crap.
Now you know the stakes, son. But a plasmid costs a bit more Adam yet. Keep it up.
Boy. I got some of the trap bulbs back. Okay, I spent a little too... probably. Yeah, that's probably a fair assessment. Need to find another body. Go from there. So that was okay.
Why, hello there. My name is Andrew Ryan. I built the city of Rapture for children just like you, because the world above had become unfit for us. But here, beneath the ocean, it is natural to wonder if the danger has passed. If those we left behind
Told you about this one. Make him listen.
So, let us imagine, you and I, what might befall us on the surface.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I was a big daddy here once. Doesn't that make me staff? Damn it, I keep thinking that's the switch plasmid button.
What?
I'll best you, sinner.
That effect. Yeah, I kind of expected him to be zapped longer than that, I'll admit. I miscalculated slightly. Yet and still, yeah, let's go.
Smell the Adam, Daddy?
Okay.
Over there.
I'm not speaking to you.
My soul.
Yeah. No, it makes me wonder how these people survive so long when they appear perfectly willing to charge a Big Daddy.
Where is my doll?
And not trying to sneak up on him, you know, just full frontal attack, yelling, give me the child. I guess the Atom makes him kind of crazy, which, okay, fair enough. Damn. And at least I know I can get through there at some point. Because there's stuff on the other side. Yeah, oh, whatever. Alrighty. We have here. Okay. Nope.
My home. Oh, my home. Where are you?
I think all of the children have finally fallen asleep. And now that the park is all quiet, I can't sleep myself. I guess it's just you and me, Mr. Voice Recorder. You, me, in 1959. I wonder what the new year will... What was that? Something's happened. The lights are going out.
Yeah, that's right. The ruckus was at a New Year's party. Oh, you're screwed. But then again, pretty much everyone in the city's screwed. The protagonist included. That's just how it is down here.
I may be hungry, but I'll not. Come on, exert yourself. Flatten him out.
Ow. It'd be too much to hope for. Ah. It would be cool if they let you use telekinesis to, you know, avert that. That'd be kind of nice.
Heaven's sake! Direction. Give it away.
Yep, fresh water. And Indian out. Health station. Health pack. Ammo. Alright, fair enough. Anything? Nope.
Adam, Daddy, over there.
On the surface, the farmer tills the soil, trading the strength of his arm for a home and lands of his own. But the parasites say no. What was yours is ours. We are state. We are gone. We demand our share.
I better get gone.
Okay, that area. I remember that. Clever.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'll find you. Saying, true and righteous are your judgments, O Lord.
Ah.
No one. You're gonna hurt her.
Yeah, I guess the welding mask protects him from headshots, potentially.
Man is becoming a problem. Woman is a damned collectivist. Here in Rapture, how could the council fail to see it? Worse, to hide her intent, she gulls these patients into a religious frenzy. A new Kremlin will rise and swallow the council house before they realize they've been had. I will not have my city swindled by the parasite. Whatever its guise. It is time, I think, to call Sinclair.
Hey, Sinclair, you got any comments on this?
I've been rationing my supplies ever since the park got cut off from the rest of Rapture. Gotta stay strong. I'm holed up in this workshop, surrounded by those wailing brats, trying to beat their way in. They want my food, my guns. They want it all. But I got a plan. Gotta fix up the transport sub that's been rusting in the maintenance bay. Then I'm gonna get the hell out of this hole. These animals want Rapture? They can have it.
And I back up all the blankets so they can cry for her.
Oops. That's not looking too shabby. Alright. Do it. Alright, they're coming through the
I do
store.
not hate you, Delta. Indeed, I care for you in equal measure to any other sentient creature.
Oh, not true.
But I cannot sacrifice 1,000 of my children for one rebellious son.
That child, you monster!
Stop ignoring me! Just let me! You
Daddy, you always save me.
All right, Chief. We've almost got enough Adam now.
You
To
mean
get
almost?
the rest, you'll have to take care of that little sister.
The thing
There
costs
should
90.
be one of the air vents they favor in the workshop. Bring her down there.
I looked in the Gatherer's Garden. It was 90 Adam. What are you talking about? I got... Oh, I only have 8. Never mind. I forgot. That would come on. Trippervoot. As much as I can get. I might have to get some tonics to improve my efficiency. I can't even afford any more tracker bits, damn. Yeah, I like setting traps. Do damage without having to do anything. Alright. Alright. Can I get up there? Maybe. E. Is there a purpose? Sure doesn't look like it. Derp and derp. There we go. Alright, we're out of here.
Will eternity be hot or cold? I wonder. I'll bring my shawl.
Real fuel. Yeah, the drill must be useful in some context, right? I just find shooting things so much more effective.
Rapture is a paradise of the ego, Eleanor. Under Ryan, the voices of an entire city sing the virtues of greed and pride. But truth, rather, is in the body. Already they grow weary of struggling against one another in fruitless competition. Observe the bent backs, the drawn faces. Ryan promised us more, they seem to say. In what shall we now believe? And Eleanor, it is our task to answer.
I mean, she starts by saying here it's all about ego. I mean, yeah. That's a pretty standard objectivist thing to say. So, explain how it's bad now.
The parasite makes nothing for itself. Its only tools are taxes and tithes meant to trick you into offering what it has not earned. In Rapture, we keep what is ours. the surface, the scientist invests the power of his mind in a single miraculous idea and naturally begins to rise above his fellows. But the parasites say no. Discovery must be regulated, it must be controlled, and finally, surrender. An artist strives to frame his ideals in an image, to challenge his audience and make his vision immortal. But the parasites say, no. Your art must serve the cause. Your ideals endanger the people.
Is a revelation. Accept his word. I'll best you, sinner. But eyes, they pierce my soul. Seven eyes and seven horns.
Done. Oh, doing all right. Ah.
Now, Tannenbaum would have you turn that sister human again. You'll get just enough Adam for our purposes, and the girls will likely try to repay you somehow.
Ow.
But Rapture's a high-stakes town, son, and she is a jackpot. You just have to be willing to take it all. You'll harvest more Adam than the price of one plasma.
Oh, cool. Even kicks you out to the main menu. This...
On the surface, the scientist invests the power of his mind in a single miraculous idea and naturally begins to rise above his fellows. But an artist strives to frame his ideals in an image, to challenge his audience and make his vision immortal. But the parasites say, no. Your art must serve the cause. Your ideals endanger the people.
Drop that poor little girl. She's helpless. Dullard.
Right, because that would definitely cause me some damage. That powerhouse of a broad. It didn't show me anything.
Now, Tannenbaum would have you turn that sister human again. You'll get just enough Adam for our purposes, and the girls will likely try to repay you somehow. But Rapture's a high-stakes town, son, and she is a jackpot. You just have to be willing to take it all. You'll harvest more Adam than the price of one plasmid, so the rest is gravy. Think about it. Down here, it's your survival or hers.
Cool. Alright. Now, shit. Wait a minute. When did Tannenbaum give me the rescue the little sister tonic? Or plasmid or whatever?
Well, our Tin Man had a heart all along. Personally, I call that a liability, but you have enough Adam now. Barely. Head to the Hall of the Future and splice up with Incinerate.
So yeah, in the original game, she gives the thing to Jack that allows him to save the little sisters. So, where did I get that power?
I'm not speaking to you. Let me find this. Non-believer! File the lamb!
Okay.
Gotta find the right name for me. Not just any old girl. Somebody who understands me.
What? Because it sounds as if he was from the way I'd come.
I know I'll reach that New Jerusalem.
Yeah, I don't like this. I can't scroll through the weapons. I can only switch with them. Not a fan. Not a fan. Bad game design. Do better. Oh, hop up cola apparently doesn't help your health at all. Interesting. But potato chips do. So, I'll take it. Oh well.
On the surface, your parents sought a private life, using their great to provide for you. They learned to twist the lies of church and government, believing themselves masters of the system. But the parasites said, no. The child has a duty. He will go to war and die for the nation.
I
I met with Sinclair today of Sinclair Solutions. It's this pseudo-legal firm he set up to take problems Ryan doesn't want to admit he has and make them go away. I could fill 40 front pages of the Tribune with stories about this fella if he wasn't paying me not to. And he's got work for me, right? I ask what? And he flashes me these $1,000 Steinman teeth saying this job will, quote, change history.
Did not worthy of the land.
Alright. Yeah. One of the weaknesses of this thing is reloading. Oh, wait, really? I gotta say, I can't climb this thing. I don't know that I've been up here before.
2 weeks at my last count. 2 weeks since we were trapped in this rotten park. I haven't been eating. The children need all the supplies we've got left. Need them more than I do. I don't know what's gonna happen. I can feel myself getting weaker. The children have noticed the condition I'm in, of course. What will happen once I'm gone? I'll be all alone.
Okay, so really? That doesn't see him? Maybe he's dead. Ah, so he is. I'm the best shot ever. Don't know that I've been in this area before. Pick up the money.
Third session today with this amazing limey shrink, Dr. Sophia Lamb. She said that all Ryan's horse shit about always looking out for number one is turning us little guys against each other. And what we need is unity, solidarity. Then, she held up a mirror. Turns out, I wear my hair and mustache just like Ryan.
Okay, I have to do this one.
I'm spreading the word about Lamb. And tonight, I'm shaving my whole stupid head.
I know this facility is vital to the preservation of secrecy in Rapture. But seeing myself transformed into that lurching, waxen nightmare, do children truly respond to this? Still, I spoke to a young man exiting the park after the grand opening, asking him what, if anything, he had learned here. He said his chores didn't seem so bad anymore, as long as Mother wouldn't send him to the surface.
Oh, hey.
Come on, coppers! Tear this place down!
I will on my side. I'll not. Look at you. Run! That's all you're ridiculous. Ridiculous! Run from the
Hey, Booze Hound.
I've got a little dating tip for you, Jimbo. It'll get you out of that Lonely Hearts Club for good. This scheme works 100% of the time, guaranteed. First, find some Betty and take her to Ryan Amusements. Then, you'll go to the gift shop, buy her a teddy bear. This is key. I ain't kidding around. Then, you buy her a ticket on Journey to the Surface. As soon as you hit that first scare, bingo! Tunnel of Love.
I thought there was another staff-only door somewhere back here. If I'm backtracking. Retracking, I don't know. Alright. Oh, is that what I was seeing? No, it's...
Any place needed a talented decorator.
So, you would drain the people of their life's blood. Rapture is a body, Delta. I am the voice, and Big Sister is the hand. When Rapture speaks of you, it says only this. Sleep now. Your day is done.
Are you as good as my daddy, Miss?
Light up enemies to 1,000 degrees. Warning, fire spread.
Oh, I can get both.
Congratulations on your recent purchase of the incinerate plasmid. Say,
Incinerate?
Tom here is having a romantic evening with a gal. Oh, but this one just hit the skids. Carl needs a light for his cigar, and no one can help him.
Ah, interesting.
Changes will be flowing. If you wanna be amazing, see the flowers we are raising.
Holy Moses, son. Not even a big sister can keep you down. Well, come on back. And melt the ice. And we can say goodbye to this two-bit car.
Body bag.
Funny ride.
Not so fast, though. Because back this way, there's another Gatherer's Garden. How the heck did that get there? Back this way, there's another Gatherer's Garden with more things I can buy with my newly acquired Atom. But yeah, that was kind of easy. I mean, I lost a lot of health and I had to restock, but still, anyway, it's back. I don't know. First game, probably the hardest of the two. At least so far. What do I want? Extra nutrition? Almost 7 o'clock. Yeah.
Ryan saw the individual as a hero, a noble survivor. And Rapture was his paradise, a shrine to the supremacy of the self. The result? Slavery, genocide, chaos. Now that the tyrant is dead, we are a true collective.
He's gone. James was the only man I ever loved, and now it's like he never even came to Rapture. He heard me sing in the limbo room, came up all bashful. He liked hearing songs about what it's really like to live in this town. I think he's been trying to organize folks against Ryan. And now he's gone. And I'm here, singing Rise, Rapture, Rise. Scared to death they're gonna come for me.
Huh?
Outstanding, sport. You're proving to be quite a windfall. Now just open the train tunnel from the security booth there, and I'll come out and jump on. I like to look a man in the eye when I give him my word. You and me, kid, we're going places.
I had thought you some golem of Sinclair's, brought here to hold Rapture's arms while he rifles through her pockets. But no, you are aware of your plight. Who, I wonder, would be so cruel to force a mirror on a man with no face?
Lamb was waiting for us. Come out shooting and start the train.
Yeah, and this is one thing that... I mean, I realize the level design's different here, but I really miss that about the first game, where you could just revisit places as many times as you like. That was cool, and game definitely is poorer for it, for not having that. I miss it badly. Not the worst thing ever, but you know, I just really enjoyed that. Being able to go back, farm more splicers or big daddies, do my research, whatever. As is, eh. Still a good game, but that's a big deal for me.
Attention. Subject Delta is now trapped in Pauper's Drop. All railcar travel is suspended until he is found. Remember, the enemy is alone. We are the family.
Lamb's trying to box us in, kid. This is a goddamn citywide lockdown. To keep the train moving, you need the security override key from the local governor, Grace Holloway. She kicked me out of my own hotel down here, the Sinclair Deluxe. Find her and get that key.
Yeah, this is also where I'm going to find the camera. And I think I'm going to cut it off here for now. There we go. It's starting the game off decently well. I'll catch you folks some other time. Take care.